What's going on? It's your man Ace Brown, comedian, writer, film director, radio personality, and you are watching my interview right here on NuMainstream Talks. Keep it locked.
Yeah, from the east into the west, we in the south. This is the north, cock it back from the east into the west.
What's going on, everybody? This is NuMainstream, and you are listening to NuMainstream Talks. Man, we are on everything, man. We on Spotify, you know what I'm saying? We on Apple Music. We got the app going. There's no reason why you should not be listening to us, man. I am the radio guy. I'm here with the Phantom 336.
Can't stop, won't stop. That's the Phantom 336, DAFANTOM 336.
Facts. And we also got
Greensboro,
beautiful Paris some more with us.
Hello.
Facts. And we got a special guest, man. Tell the people who you are real quick.
What's going on? It's your man Ace Brown, straight from New Jersey, but now I may have relocated.
You may have.
We'll get into that. So, man, glad to have you with you for real, man.
He's probably been seeing the news and he like, you know what? I don't think I want to be in Greensboro.
We're going to definitely get into that. No, they tripping in our hometown right now. They really tripping, man. But we got to, you know what I'm saying? We're going to address that in a second. But first and foremost, man, our guest, man, glad to have you here.
Yeah, appreciate you.
You know, for sure, man. So you are a comedian, man, mixed with some other stuff, man, that I saw. For real, you really are just an all-around personality, man. So tell a little bit to people about who you are, man.
Well, I'm born and raised in Newark, New Jersey.
Right.
I'm always rep Newark, New Jersey, which is the worst city in the world. I'm serious. They're threatening people in Iraq with Newark. So, they are.
We can say niggas from Newark over there.
Either over here, you going to Newark. Give me the bomb. I'll do it over here.
Damn.
But yeah, no, I started doing comedy in 2008. Became a radio personality in 2012. I filmed my first, as far as behind the camera, I filmed my first film in 2013. And then I just been rocking from there, man. I started off as a child star that, you know, fell off. I was in Crooklyn.
Okay.
You know, the movie Crooklyn, Spike Lee.
Oh, yeah,
I was in
nice.
that. Yeah,
You was in the movie Crooklyn?
Yeah.
What were you? Like,
I was on the stoop. I was an extra.
You was just sitting there like chilling. Did you at least like light a blunt or like?
No. I was one of the kids on the stoop. So when
How old was you?
I was 11, 12 at that time.
Oh damn, that's dope though.
Yeah, I was in Cheerios commercials, Nickelodeon commercials. So I fell off after that. Meaning I started to do what kids do, you know, play sports, things like that. But then when I got older, I was like, yo, this is where my love is. Right. So once I started doing comedy, it just, floodgates open, you
That's
know,
what's up.
Always being a fan of Def Comedy Jam and everything like that.
Right.
That's it.
Ever
since then, it's just been a grind.
Is that something you felt like runs in your family? Is that like you have other family members that's kind of like funny too?
No, man. I'm the only funny one. I'm the only funny one.
The rest of them whack.
Yeah. No, everybody else got, you know, everybody else think they funny, you know. I'm the only one that's
but it ain't
like,
real.
It's me. It's like when it's time. No, Ace, come down here and entertain the family. Like that's what it is. It's like, nah, man.
I got you. Yeah.
And it sucks now because now I'm on, you know, I'm doing a lot of stuff, and if I'm in somebody's neck of the woods, they like, yeah, I getting free tickets, right? Nah, that Ticketmaster is open though. Like, you can.
Damn, bro, because I was definitely gonna ask for some free tickets.
About your show this weekend. I know you got a show coming up.
Yes, I do.
See, Paris might can get a free ticket.
Yeah, she get it. No, what it is? No, I actually do. Here's a funny thing. I actually do give out free tickets. Okay, it's just that I don't like people that just hit me up out the blue.
No, just for tickets.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, damn, nigga, I ain't heard from you for like since elementary school.
Like y'all got I love you know y'all platform is good, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden somebody hit you about Paris, you know I rap. You like, no, I didn't. Because they want to get on y'all platform. I got a cousin that's like that. She always hit me up like, hey, Ace, can I come to one of your shows? I'm like, sure. I give it a flyer, send it to her.
Link.
She like this. What time you coming to get me? Wait, what?
I gotta pick you up.
Yeah, no, this ain't Uber.
She must not be bad.
Nah, this ain't Uber.
Oh my God, this is cousin.
His cousin.
Yeah,
I missed the cousin part. Well, is she bad?
No.
Nah,
You don't want to.
play it again, bro.
No, you don't want to.
You say you don't want to do it.
You don't want to
Bro,
stop.
what, dude?
If it was, I'm like this. I got you. You don't want to.
Damn, for sure.
Oh man, that's funny.
So what's next, man, for Ace Brown, man? What you got coming up? What you working on, man?
I am. I have a show. Like Miss Paris said, I have a show this weekend. I'm down in Columbia, South Carolina.
Okay.
With Coco Brown, who was in Tyler Perry's films.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm opening up for her this weekend. We're there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm also just doing a whole lot of stuff as far as comedy goes. I'm always working. You just gotta check me on my gram. I do a radio show as well.
Okay.
I'm on 104.5 in Fayetteville, North Carolina. So I'm there. So you can catch me on Saturdays and Sundays right now. Possibly making a little bit more of a change.
Yeah.
But I'm on that, and then I got some films coming out, man. So
wow.
yeah.
I know you probably can't give us the too far inside scoop about what's going on with that.
With the films, I can give you a little bit. I have I just did one. It's on my YouTube. I Need Help, and I did You Owe Me, which is starring my homeboy Steve Strickland and Melissa Myers. And a lot of people, we got picked up for a couple film festivals with that.
Yeah, okay.
But
Nice.
It ends on a cliffhanger, so everybody's been asking me like, "Yo, what's up with You Owe Me Part 2?" And that's in the works.
That's in the works.
That's in the
for sure.
works.
For
So-
sure.
That's
For sure.
what's
Well, I'm
up,
definitely
man.
check that out. That sounds good. It's just like a short.
It's a short film, and it's
How
about,
long is it?
Like maybe 6 minutes.
Okay.
If
Oh,
that.
yeah.
You know, I didn't want
That's
it.
what's up.
I don't like stuff, especially because I'm still, my name is not as known. So to lock in people for a long period of time is
Right.
hard.
Attention spans are short.
Yeah,
Yep.
so I wanted to be with somebody look at it like, oh, this 5 minutes, I can catch this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I did that, it was, kind of cool. It's about basically a couple that's going through something, and, she owed him a favor. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
And what you think, it doesn't turn out to be.
Right.
So the favor's not what I'm thinking in my head.
Nah,
Definitely not what you
But
think.
no, here's the crazy thing. It starts off that way.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
a lot of people think it. So when
Yeah,
you're
okay.
watching it, just know that, it's not.
Got you.
So,
I'm gonna have to check that out, man.
yeah,
that sounds
and
good.
then
That sounds good.
I have You Owe Me, which is a 5-part series, but each episode, like I said, is only like 5 minutes long.
Word.
It's about a gentleman that's going through like a lot of personal things, and guys, especially black men, we don't like asking for help. So he goes to see his therapist,
Gotcha.
and it's a story that gets untold. It's like a suspense story.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Cool.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
I noticed,
So
man,
dope.
on your Instagram that you don't really take the route of like skits. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of comedians now. That's kind of like the popular thing to do. A lot of them do skits, a lot of whatever. What made you kind of go the opposite route? Because I saw you do a lot of stand up, which is dope, which is super dope.
Yeah.
You open up for like great people, like you just said, Coco Brown. That's huge. Like, what made you go kind of that route away from just like the generic skits that people do now?
Because exactly like you said, it's generic.
Yeah.
It's too many people doing it.
Yeah,
and
right,
then
okay.
I mean, I'm doing skits.
like
I want to get in one of your skits.
No, seriously.
Paris, why ain't they in one of your skits,
I
yo?
did some skits.
You're probably like the beautiful girl in skits that they trying to talk to or
I'll
something.
be the ratchet
like,
one.
or something. But like,
Yeah, I'll
That's
be the
dope.
ratchet one.
but
And
you're
I
not
play
like
the short
you're not like
film.
the actual comedian doing them though. You know what I'm saying? Like they want you because you are like the girl.
I can see her
Wait,
doing it.
so
No, I can see her
y'all
getting
trying
ratchet.
to take away from my
basically,
talent?
you saying you have no talent.
I have a theory that honestly, I have a theory, and y'all probably gonna hate me for this.
Okay, go ahead.
But unless they are like established, like the big ones, like the big comedian names, I don't think girls are that funny.
Ooh.
I don't.
I have to disagree with that.
I don't think girls are that
Only
funny.
because
Let
I'm
me
in the
tell you why.
field.
Let me tell you
I'm in
why.
the field.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. And the reason why I came to
I
this,
think I'm hilarious.
yeah, and the
See,
reason
that
why-
right
the
there
reason why
was
I
not
came-
proving the point.
Exactly. The reason why I came to that synopsis. Okay, we're gonna get back to you in a second. I'm sorry.
No.
We're gonna
Go
get,
ahead.
the reason why I came to that synopsis is because it really stemmed from my girl. Right? She be sending me all this shit on Instagram right now or on Twitter that she see
Your
during
girlfriend's
the day.
never funny.
And
though,
I'll be
bro.
like, bro, this
That's
shit
not
is
funny.
not funny.
But it's not
feel
her
you.
being
Your
funny. though.
girlfriend is
I
never
get what you're
funny.
saying. It's
The
what
thing is,
is
though-
what she thinks
but
is
the thing
funny.
though, she'll send me shit that her girlfriends think is funny. And her girlfriends have seen on Twitter, like, oh, we've been laughing at this all day, babe. Look at this. And it's like a child like dancing or something. I'm like,
Yeah.
this
Nah.
ain't comedy. I didn't laugh.
So let me
at
say-
this point, I'm like, yo, unless they're like comedians. Like,
Yeah.
I think I'm not saying no women are
No.
funny.
I get what you're
But I'm
saying. You're saying
like,
the average
woman
the
is
average
not funny,
woman,
bro, at all.
The average woman. Here's the thing, and I'm just being real. Here's the thing. When in Paris, you're very beautiful. What it is What it is when they if you was an actual
Don't
comic.
pull up your skin.
Don't pull
Please
it.
don't.
She gonna try to force it down her throat. She gonna try to force it down her
Let me
throat.
say this. Let me say this. If
She
you
gonna try
look
to
Now I'm
Paris,
funny.
hold on,
Be like,
Paris.
girl, you
let me say
sure
this.
are funny,
Let me
goddamn it.
say this, Paris. If you show me something that is whack, I cannot stop the inside of me coming out.
Facts.
What I
We gonna
say
fire you,
after
Paris.
I see this. You
So
can't
it's
hold-
off air.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
However, let me just chime in and say, I understand and I totally agree that the thought process of the average female is not funny.
Not the same. It's like
It's
what we
not
would
the
think is
same.
funny. Yeah.
However,
it's
there are hilarious female
There are.
comics that are not known that should be known.
not. Yeah.
I feel that.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree with that.
Like,
Yeah.
there are a lot of female comics out there that do not get the respect because they're female.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You know
I
what I'm
do agree
saying?
with that.
Like,
Yeah.
there's, I mean, I could name them, but you wouldn't know them. But I could
right.
name them. You know, my homegirl Mimi Simpson, Pretty Ricky, Coco Fresh, who's out of Charlotte, Nikki Card. Now, she's a little bit known. B Flat. I could name
You know what?
countless of female comics
Yeah.
that are not the Tiffany Haddishes.
Yeah.
But if you put them in the same room at the same show, you'll walk away
So
saying,
do y'all
yo,
think Tiffany
she's that
Haddish is
girl.
funny?
Tiffany,
Let's not go there. Go ahead.
no, Tiffany Haddish to me is a groundbreaker.
I'd rather
Because
hear
she
just hilarious.
She grinded hard.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the
She-
thing
her
about
grind, I
thing
respect
about
the
both
grind,
of them
though.
though. Here's the thing about both of them. Tiffany Haddish is the Cardi B of comedy.
Got you. Okay.
All that She Ready stuff, I don't think that's really who Tiffany is when it comes to the art of stand-up. She just knows that this is what's making me money.
What's selling?
Hey, yeah,
You
I
get what I'm
respect her
saying?
grind.
However,
That's a good
Just
comparison.
Hilarious had to get smacked in the face to learn stand up.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
she took what you was asking me, she took all of those skits, her, DC Young Fly,
Yeah.
and they was like, yo, I could do stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then when they got booed a couple of times, it
Right,
was
right.
like, yeah, let me start learning.
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
there. And
That's
I'm
why
mad
he
that
did it.
Paris is still
That's
looking
why he
for
did
this
it.
Still
video.
looking for that damn bag. Oh my God.
Paris like this.
Paris, get up.
Paris is in her phone.
I got the video.
That's why he did his plug in one
Step
take.
away from the skit.
I'm just waiting. I'm gonna show
Step
y'all.
away
When
from
we
the
finish,
skit.
I'm gonna show y'all.
The whole time
I'm
we
gonna
talking.
find that
Like,
skit.
I'm about
Put
to.
it down.
Wait,
I got a couple of
Paris is
them.
like this. He ain't gonna like that one. Let me go.
Let me find the funniest.
Let me find
that one ain't.
wait,
Look, she going through them, figuring out they're not funny enough. That one ain't that funny. Hold on, let me go.
Here's the funny
This one ain't
thing.
that funny.
She's
either.
talking to herself in her head like this. Where's the one with my in the red shirt? when I'm wearing the red shirt, I was killing it. Not that one. Not
But
that red
I don't,
shirt.
you know-
The red with the white
Are you the
collar.
comedian?
First of all,
Are
wait,
you?
I don't really do. I mean, I do skits for acting wise, not really like to
That's
be
what I
funny.
was saying. That's what I was
Okay.
saying. And there's
I got
there's
you.
a role for
And
that.
that's why I couldn't find a
Comedic
funny one,
actor.
but I could do a funny
I
one.
follow
Like,
a whole
I
bunch of
can
people
do
on
it.
Instagram.
All right,
a bunch of
say,
people who do
say,
skits.
say the plug of your joke, whatever's in the skit. If is it
I
something
don't
that
have
can come
no
across
like
right
joking
now?
one. It's more mine are like realistic
It has to
type
be
situations.
okay.
Yeah.
So it's an actual skit, like it
It's
ain't
an
no
actual
punchline.
skit.
It ain't no
but,
punchline.
but like we said, it's comedic acting.
Yeah.
Like David
Which is
Allen
dope, too.
Greer from
Yeah.
In Living
Yeah.
Color is a great comedic actor.
Right,
He's
right.
not that good stand up, but
Yeah.
he's great a comedic actor.
I
You
feel
know what I'm
you.
saying? Like
Yeah.
there's a
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
of people that, you know, that's their lane.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I think that
Especially with technology and stuff. I mean, it is a lane.
yeah,
Like,
it's a
really,
lane to
it's
do, and there's
definitely a
nothing
lane.
wrong with
Super
it. You know,
lane right
my
now.
my man is real big right now on Instagram, Mr. Commodore. He does the whole fresh out, like a dude that's came out of
yeah.
jail, fresh
Yeah.
out,
Yeah.
ain't nothing to go.
Yeah.
That's my man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's my dude. Real good friends. Like we
Yeah.
know each other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stand
yeah.
up.
And that's his lane.
Stand up. Nah, he's tried stand up.
Right.
Yeah.
He's like this.
You gonna teach him? You gonna teach him it?
Nah, you know what? Honestly, he's asked me long before fresh, Instagram started popping.
Yeah.
Came to me like, yo, man, like I've always dropped gems, and I've been doing it 11 years, but I've always been the one. I'm just humble. I'm a
Yeah.
humble dude.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't have no problems telling somebody like, yo, man, why don't you do this? That
Right.
joke would be better with this.
Right.
Right,
You know,
right.
and being from Jersey, like I was just telling another radio personality down here, up north is cutthroat.
Yeah.
Right,
Like it's real cutthroat.
Yeah.
Like this
Yeah,
is
yeah.
not happening really up north.
Right,
where
right.
you got 3 people on a consistent podcast with an engineer, with a person holding the camera.
Yeah.
People like this, nah, man. I do a podcast. We all sitting there like this. Can we get somebody to help us?
Right.
Because
Right.
it's nothing like that. It's just everybody. It's every man for himself.
Yeah.
You know. So that's what it is.
Sure.
So I don't mind helping. You know what I mean?
You get further helping.
Yeah,
You really
definitely.
do. As a team,
Definitely,
you just
yeah.
get further.
Yeah,
when
no.
people realize that a lot more people can make it further.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And up
Hey
north, they
man,
don't do that.
I feel like black people are kind of starting to realize,
Somewhat.
you know, the teamwork effort. I mean, it's slowly but
Somewhat.
surely. I ain't
Slowly.
saying it's all
Somewhat. Like she
everywhere.
said,
Slowly but surely.
somewhat.
Slowly but surely. Though.
I'm gonna
Like,
tell you,
know what I'm
the
saying?
North is recognizing you guys down here, and I might as well say me because I'm always, I'm down here. But recognizing the South for helping, like the Southern hospitality, and we say it up north, like man. Down in Atlanta, down in this place, they doing this, and it's like, yeah, we could do the same thing.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't like him like that though.
Yeah.
It's like
The hate is a little more realer up north.
my God.
I've experienced it.
Oh my God! Like just this.
Yeah.
People will go ahead. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna holler at Paris, get her on our team. Then
Yeah,
you
yeah.
gonna take their equipment, and it's like, what? Wait, what? Like, why? You just can't
Like,
go
how
and
does
say,
that
yo,
lead
man,
to taking
yeah,
equipment,
Why,
nigga?
yeah, like why you just can't go and say, yo, man, where y'all get your equipment from? Yo, this is dope. I like how the sound is.
That man
Yo,
said, then we gonna take the
yeah, like they,
equipment.
yo,
I'm dead.
bro, I'm telling you, man, I can't make
The
this
funny
up.
part is that he did serious.
Yeah,
though.
no,
That part ain't even a joke, bro.
Like, and she'll come back being loyal to y'all. Like, yo, you know, he tried to holler at me, and then all of a sudden he started asking me like, where we live at, and what for what? Yeah, it turns out to be that way.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
I think it just depends on like the people you have on your team. Like I was telling him like
Right.
months ago, like it's people out here that is willing to do the team thing and work together, but it's all about that person and finding those people to get as
Right,
a
yeah.
team, you know. But
I
it is what
commend
it
y'all,
is.
man. I
Yeah.
salute you guys.
Facts. That's what's up.
Not as easy as it looks, but we found a good group
Yeah,
here.
That ass.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure y'all done been through this, at least 8 Parises.
And he's right.
Well, I don't know.
And he's right, but
And you're not wrong.
they weren't Parises.
They
though.
might be.
You're cute, but this ain't gonna work. You say the again. Say the.
You didn't say it right.
Is it the or
I didn't hear
the?
the E.
I like does. You have to say does.
Man, tell the people real quick one more time your social media and stuff.
Follow
before we move
me.
forward.
Follow me on Instagram, man. I am Ace Brown. That's I am Ace, like you playing cards, Brown.
Like shit.
And yeah,
Nah, I feel like
like the color, man. And on Facebook, man, I'm Ace Brown too. I got Snapchat too, so I'm on all social media
That's
platforms.
Ace Brown all the way around?
Yeah, but it's either Ace Brown or I am Ace Brown.
Okay.
But the thing is, I'm real heavy on the gram. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm always
Hey,
watching
yo,
it.
do you have any stand up on YouTube? Like the actual
Yeah,
stand up?
YouTube. Just go to type in Ace Brown comedian, and you'll see a little bit. I don't put a lot, so it's
Check
like
it out,
older
man.
stuff. But my most recent one is like maybe a year or so ago when I
Okay.
did a show out in New York. But I am dropping a comedy album
When's your next show?
this weekend, tomorrow.
That's the
Where?
one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
South
The one
South
in
Carolina.
South Carolina
South
comedy
Carolina.
album.
Coco
Have you done
Comedy
any in
House.
Raleigh?
No, you know, I've done shows in Raleigh. I haven't done these shows. Like I'm honest with y'all. I'm gonna just keep it.
I'm about to
buck
get
with
you
y'all.
connected with my homegirl. She do.
Who's that?
What's her name?
Oh,
Denise.
Yeah, Denise.
But anyway,
I forgot
she,
her
she
name.
does
Yeah.
the comedy
Let
club
me
in
know,
Raleigh.
man.
Yeah,
I'm
she's
being
funny,
honest.
man.
Like a lot of
She's
people
funny.
don't know that I'm down here,
Yeah.
and the thing is, I already know. Once, like a lot of people that I've known, the latest being my man Ray Gordon, who works with some more heavy.
Okay.
He was like, "Yo, where you at?" And I was like, "I'm in Carolina." He's like, "Nigga, it's over for you." And I was like, "What?
Damn.
Why is it over?" He was like, "Yo," he's
Nick
like,
Cannon, Nick Cannon from here.
Well, it's just the fact that his thing is there's nobody like really that's like the essence of being down here. Like
Right.
it's just everybody. So
Okay,
he
I
was
got
like,
you.
"Yo, you're going to get booked a lot because you got." You know, that raw
Gotcha.
flavor, and it's different. And he's like, and you hungry, so you good.
Oh, yeah.
Have you played Greensboro?
Yeah,
At
I've been
all?
to Greensboro once or twice with my man Eli Southern.
At where? Comedy Zone?
Nah, he had me in some hole in the wall. He had me in a hole in the wall. I don't mind doing hole in the walls. I don't have to do comedy. Yeah, that's why I want to see people like Paris and be able to boo me.
Okay, so as far as
I like that.
Audiences, the hole in the wall ones be better audiences.
Oh my God, those is that's when you find out you're funny.
I feel like small room is
that's when you find out you're funny.
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
Them comedy clubs, it's nothing. He come out with his girl. They came to laugh.
Yeah, right.
No, let his lady bring him out, and he know it was a comedy show.
Yeah,
got you.
Babe, we going out. And then all of a sudden, he like this. Where we at? It's a comedy show. I don't even like comedy. Now I got to make him laugh.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
That is true.
I've had so many people look at me the whole time. I'm looking at them. They ain't laugh a lick. End of the show. Yo, you mad funny, dog. You didn't say nothing. You didn't even.
They laughing like that Kevin Hart thug laugh.
Yo,
he was holding him.
Yo, my man Kenny Williams, man, up north, he got a good joke about that. He be like, yo, man, he said thug dudes is the funniest. Right. Like when you try to make them laugh, they like, yo, this dude trying to make me laugh, trying to make me feel good inside. Yo, if he make me giggle, I'm gonna smack him right in his like it's hard. Those are the hardest, man.
What is up with that though? That's funny. Like,
I
you ever see a thug nigga laughing like that, showing
don't.
all his teeth?
Yeah.
You happy nigga.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like when, like I mean, not to say I won't do it.
We need to make more thugs laugh, man.
Yeah, I want to be able to
make a thug laugh.
Oh, that's easy.
You know what I'm saying? That right there is a beautiful thing, man. Making a thug laugh.
Yo, I had a dude. Here's the funny thing. I got a joke that always work with thugs. I'll tell y'all. I say every dude, which is true. Every dude is scared of their girl. Yeah. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah, to an extent.
Big dude said, no, I ain't scared of nobody. Yeah. I say, yo, you scared of your girl. I said, if you got to do this, I said, you scared of your girl. I said, if you ever be talking to your boys, you just having a good old conversation. If you got to do this move, you scared of her. He's like, what's that? I was like, you got to be like, yo, man, I don't care where we going. What time y'all want to leave? I could go anywhere I want. Hold up. Let me make sure my phone off real quick. You scared of your girl.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you're right, though.
And he started busting out laughing. I said, I told you. I always get thugs that way because they know, man, like that. Yeah. We scared.
Especially when you just get off the phone with your girl, you gotta make sure you're still not on the phone on accident.
Oh my God!
Checking it 4 times.
I hit power off. I want power off.
God, you serious about it?
I want off.
Yeah, bro.
I want to see the Apple logo come back on.
I don't know, man. I ain't scared.
She nowhere near.
I ain't scared, man.
Nowhere in the fist. Yeah,
I'm just joking, man. These chicks will kill you, man. For real,
for tripping.
Run over you.
Especially if you hit their forehead, man.
If you hit their
forehead,
oh my God.
Anyway, bet. We're gonna jump into some of these topics, man. For real. So we're gonna definitely need your input on some of these topics, man. Moving forward. Nigga said if you hit the forehead, this man's tripping.
What in the world? But we name it today National Make a Thug
Laugh Day. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all go out and make a thug laugh.
Make a thug laugh day.
Make it worth your while, man. But anyway, so starting with some Greensboro news, man, some local news, man. People tripping. We got 2 incidents that happened. The most recent was the Exxon gas station.
Which Exxon was this?
This was the one by NT.
Gate City.
Knew it.
Yep, this one by NT.
Knew it.
Over this one.
Why you had to knew it? But you're right, though.
How about to say,
I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't even mad at that. Knew it. Like, well, yeah, but they out there tripping. It was an altercation where a girl ended up getting jumped. And then after that.
So this is what I wanted to know because I didn't look into it. I just looked at the video where she was running everybody over.
Yeah.
What was the reason for the fight?
That's what I'm saying. The girl ended up, I don't know what the reason for the fight was.
I kind of heard from the streets.
The streets is talking.
The streets is talking. Something about there's an altercation and one chick snatched the girl's phone.
What was the altercation about?
I know, right? But anyway, the thing that led to the fight though is the chick snatched the one girl's phone. And that ain't what happened?
Nah, I
got bad information then.
What you got? And I ain't even from here. I did investigation. So what you got to do is, this is how you do investigation. You got to go to somebody's page and then go to another person's page.
No, that's 100.
Another person's page. And then follow that person and then go to another person's page. And then sometimes you even got to go to the extent of, like, if I see Paris is on there, requesting her as a friend before a pop off. She'll accept my friend request. Then I get to see all of what she said. Yo, so here's what I found out. Here's what I found out.
That's what my girl called being a super sleuth.
Yeah, yo, my lady do that. She's an FBI. Like, she's like
my girl
FBI.
too. She find
like,
anything,
like,
bro.
yo, what?
All women are FBI.
So here's what happened. Here's what I found out. And it's going to bring in even what you said.
Yeah.
What happened was there was a drunk friend, which is the darker one out of the two that got
the
arrested.
short hair.
Okay.
Yes.
The big
she
one.
was
With
the heavy set one.
Okay.
She
Should I
was
not say
drunk
that? My bad.
and she was getting ready to fight someone else. Now
Okay.
what they were fighting for, that I have not figured out
We
yet.
still don't know.
But no, I'm saying that I don't know. But they were drunk.
Yeah.
They were drunk, and she was going after someone. The person that was holding the phone was just a regular bystander holding the phone.
And she snatched it.
So the friend that was backing her up smacked the phone out of the girl hand, who's a
Okay.
gay chick. The gay chick proceeds to beating her ass.
Okay.
She proceeds to doing that. A dude picks up the phone and says, I don't know whose phone this is,
We recording.
but
Yeah.
we're recording live.
Right.
Am I right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he says, we're recording live. So he goes ahead and he gives the girl back her phone. And the girl says, well, you know, I don't know who she thinks she is, da-da-da-da. Now, her video stops and then goes to the aftermath. But then if you go to another video, there's another video that shows them two fighting.
Yeah,
And then the girl that died was trying to break it up.
Right.
And in the process of breaking it up, everybody comes and knocks basically the group over.
Right.
With the car.
Yeah, no, not even with the car. They just like basically because there was too many bodies, people just start
it's a
falling.
trap, yeah.
So now the two girls get in the car, and then that's when
started
They
driving
just started
over people.
running.
That's when the
And
accident
it wasn't
happened.
an accident because, I mean, you
It was premeditated.
you
I mean,
yeah, it wasn't an
drove
accident, but
into
yeah,
them,
no, they was
And then
tripping.
came
went
back.
Hit, yep.
And
that's what I.
And,
And
that
that's
was, and that was a girl who got her
that's
ass beat
what
who got in the
might
car,
lead-
right?
Yes.
She was pissed.
It
Got
was
in the
them
car.
two- yup, she
started
got in the
driving
car
over
and started
people.
doing- and
Yeah.
what
The point
happened
she
was-
came back might be the thing that leads to that death
Yes.
penalty, bro.
Here's
Because
the
whenever
two
she came
things.
back, you could see the
No,
It's
but
bad,
here's,
no,
running
but
over
here's the two.
people.
No, but here's the two things. If you listen, not to cut you off, I'm sorry, but here's the two things. If you listen to the video that of the girl with the dreads, I don't know who said it. I don't know if it was the one who actually did the driving or the heavyset girl. One of them said, "I'll run over y'all." She says that.
Yeah.
Oh, word.
Oh.
Yeah.
So now it's already you already got that's premeditated
Yeah.
murder.
And you can hear it, that her say that in the video.
You can hear it in the video.
Yeah.
She
It's
said
a
it.
rap, bro.
She said
Yeah.
and my wife said it. She was like, "Yo." She said, I'm shocked because we was watching it together because of course me doing radio, I'm doing the same thing y'all doing.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm shocked these videos ain't pulled already.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, they pulled. They're
Well,
all
now,
on
but at the
YouTube.
time, I was-
Now,
Yeah,
but
they're
yeah,
on
but you can see
YouTube.
him.
Oh, okay.
But you
I
can see
was
him.
catching them. I was catching
You can
them. I was
still
like
catch
this.
the videos.
I was doing my
they're
research.
They're still out. Yeah, you can still
Yeah,
see
she
them.
said she was like I'll run over y'all.
And you know, all the prosecutor's gonna do is just string all them shits together.
Bro, it's
They gonna
premeditated.
I
take
mean,
all the
listen,
angles,
I
put
was
them all
looking
together.
at it
They
because
gone,
they've
bro. Them
already
girls
went to
gone.
court. They've already went to court. And I mean,
Oh, they
they
did?
was, they got it on YouTube. They've already went to
Initially,
court.
though, they still have to go back.
Yeah, they were bringing up stuff from 2008, assault.
Oh yeah, that girl. Yeah,
assault.
she done did some stuff.
Yeah,
She was-
I
so she
mean,
been tripping.
Yeah, she's been like
Wilding out.
crazy.
Hey, yo.
And
And
I
they
wanna
were
talk
crying.
about-
They
yeah.
were upset. You know, they were all crying. They were upset up there. And I'm just like, yo, like your pride and you allowed your pride and your ego to get in the way because you got your ass whooped.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you though. I'm gonna tell you
And
the
now you're
real
about to be
reason.
locked up forever.
The real reason why our pride gets in the way and it escalates so quickly,
Yes.
so often, is because we be the ones entertaining these fights, sticking
Yeah.
around to cheer it on,
Yeah.
pulling out our video cameras,
Instead of
yo,
trying to rectify.
Trying to
acting
break
like
it
this
up,
shit is cool,
trying
bro.
to break
You
it
know
up
what I'm
because it's
saying?
your friend, but at the end of the day, like,
Man,
I
Somebody
just
I'm
said
like-
something that's true.
When
There
I
were
see
more
people fighting, I walk
bystanders.
away.
Well, that's true too. But the thing is, somebody said something that I thought was kind of like thought provoking. They said there's more bystanders in fights that if everyone thought was to break it up, there's no way the fight can happen.
But the
Because
girl
there's
tried to
30
break it
people-
up and
Is it-
died.
No. The girl. How many other people standing
Right,
around?
that's
So what they
true.
were saying is, if everybody
Too
had
many
the same
people on
But you know
mindset,
what?
bro.
They were drinking.
They'd
So,
have been
you know,
good.
you're
been
drinking.
good.
And that's the
Man.
thing.
They
And
gonna
that's the
try to
thing,
fight
bro.
you back.
I'ma tell you
Now
what.
in
That's the
something
thing.
you
I done
ain't
been
gonna
out.
do.
You know
I
how
done been
stupid
out.
you are after the club, bro.
I done been out downtown
Come on, bro.
Greensboro, and I hate to make this a black and white thing, but I done been out downtown Greensboro and seen white people get in fights. They get in fights over dumb shit too, but nobody entertains it. Nobody pulls out their camera. Nobody's like, yeah, Billy beat Bob's ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody's doing that shit, bro.
Yeah.
It's us,
us
man.
that's gotta try to make
we
a
on some
spectacle.
dumb
It's like
shit,
your mind is trained
Well,
to
not that
record.
we got things like World Star. That's
They be
Yeah.
That's
they
what
be
I'm
just
saying.
as
Yeah.
drunk
Yeah.
as we be. But they
World Star
they
wants
fight and they
And then move on.
yeah, leave Becky alone, punch him in the
That's
nose,
it.
and then
You
it's
more-
over, bro.
You
Like,
hear you hear World Star, you get the ducking nowadays.
Yeah.
Nowadays,
sure.
you World Star. Oh no, I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
out. World Star here.
It's sad that somebody had to die at
It
the
is.
end of
It's
the
unfortunate.
day.
That shit's
I think
sad,
a guy was hit. What? 2 more girls were hit.
It's like
Yeah.
5 total.
Yeah,
but
they're like
one,
three or
But
four
one
total. I
died.
think,
So
that,
6
that were
total,
injured.
5 injured, right?
And I feel like the one that
One
died-
though. One died.
Yeah.
was the one that, because I seen like the video and the pictures, the one that died was the one that her body was like, you could see her laying and it was like all like in like
Oh,
weird
God.
position.
Yeah, you can see it in the video.
Yeah.
Oh, my
So
God.
it's sad.
She got completely ran over.
Yeah.
Completely ran
Yeah.
over. Like,
And they
Just
said
remember-
by a
girl-
fucking
that girl-
Escalade. Like, I
Yes.
mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on,
Yes.
bro.
You know, the fact
Sad.
that she went back and
Yeah.
came through again.
And came
Yeah.
through again.
Went back,
You
went
wanted
over,
to kill
went back
people.
and then shot all the way through.
She's
hitting,
done.
like 2
Alcohol
cars.
No,
played
but that's
a
what I'm saying.
factor.
She's done
Yeah,
there.
she's
done.
She could have got away with the backup.
Yeah.
Hey, you said you felt threatened.
Moment of
Like,
anger.
the defense lawyer.
Yeah.
felt
Yeah.
threatened,
My
you just
client
got
felt
your
that.
ass
No, when
whooped.
you go
She
up,
got
yeah,
threatened.
you went back
went
She
forward.
got
Yeah, it's a
threatened.
wrap.
She didn't know. She was trying to her safety. She thought she saw a
Defense
knife.
can't help you now.
She did da.
Yeah.
All right,
Right.
when she got out,
Yeah.
why she come back?
Right.
Yep.
That's premeditated.
I mean, more of the story is it takes a second to get into trouble, a second, but it's going to take her years and years
she's
and
done.
years and years and
Plus,
years to
bro,
get
we
out.
too grown to be out here fighting,
So
man.
I mean,
To be
don't allow
real.
your pride and your ego to get in the way of situations.
can't-
Walk away
I
sometimes.
can't
It's not
think
worth
of too
it.
many times where somebody died where you be like, man, you know what? That was good. They should have. Like, it's never been. It's always something
They
stupid.
deserved
Like,
it.
it don't
Yeah,
never
it's
be
always-
like.
Google something and pull my hamstring
I knew
out.
I was
You
too.
were trying to help somebody.
I knew I was too grown to fight from one event, and y'all probably had the same type of event or some crazy shit happen to you where you knew, like, okay, this is this.
Yeah, it ain't
too
worth
close
it.
call. I'm good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
My situation was we was throwing a party in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? 300 people in a damn college apartment house party.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? And then some local hood niggas from Greensboro came, and my homeboy gave me the word. He was like, yo, they ain't here. I don't know who the fuck they are, bro. Like, we're gonna have to tell these niggas to leave. And you know what I'm saying? They look mad suspicious. I'm like, yeah, all right, it's no issue. I walked up to them respectfully, like, yo, if I could ask y'all, you know what I'm saying, to kind of leave, you know what I'm saying, whatever. We got more people trying to come in. It was like, man, whatever, man, fuck you, blah, blah. And I'm drunk at this point.
Yeah.
So I try to be respectful. After that, it's like goes from 0 to 100, and I'm talking shit.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all, get the fuck out my crib, nigga. Bitch ass nigga, get the fuck out of here. Kick the nigga out the door. This nigga proceeded to pull on me. Nigga pulled a whole gun on my ass.
Right.
Pulled a whole gun. His homeboy grabbed his arm and ran. I fucking froze, nigga. I'm like, and at that point, it didn't really hit me because I'm drunk. My niggas pulled me inside the crib and was like, yo, you good? You straight? I'm like, yeah, nigga, fuck that. Let's party, blah, blah.
But you think about
But
it.
then the whole night,
You
bro, I'm
coulda
like,
died.
nigga, that nigga could have blew my
Yes.
shit. He could have blew my
Yeah,
shit
man.
right
Exactly.
then, nigga.
Exactly.
Blew my shit.
Yeah, man,
And that's when I
shit is
realized
real
I
out
said it
here,
ain't
bro.
worth it, bro.
Yeah, it's not.
That's when, and I was like a sophomore in college.
Yeah.
A&T, sophomore.
Ain't worth it.
That's when I
Life is
realized
not-
I got to cool it. I'm cooling it, bro, after this. I'm good.
Man, bro,
Like-
these days, man, you ain't even catch me at certain events, man.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Especially, yeah, no, now I know.
My
Now I
body
know.
can't take fighting no more.
Look,
My
if
body can't take
If it looked like it's too
I was-
hot in there,
I
like,
helped
I'm
my
like,
father move a TV and
I'm
pull
good.
my
I'm straight.
hamstring. I was like, yeah,
Nah, I'm bougie
Yeah.
now. I'm bougie now.
Yeah.
Look,
I'm not even.
Yeah.
My body
Man,
is not equipped.
Number one, like we said, this is Make a Thug Laugh Day. You know what I'm saying? So, like, please make a thug laugh, man, so they come
Please.
to these parties and
be
in a
coolin', man.
good
And they be
mood,
happy.
bro.
Facts.
No need to come to parties ice grilling niggas, man. Find you a
Facts.
chick, man.
Facts. Man, another situation that happened in Greensboro, man, was the abduction of a 3-year-old kid, man. So
Yeah, that's crazy.
She was missing for, I think, about 3 days before they ended up finding her. And then the lady who's in jail in custody now for her kidnapping, they found out that she kidnapped another child prior to getting caught for that
And
child.
didn't go to jail.
So, you know what I'm saying? So now, they're adding additional charges to that. This is a crazy world, man. I know you would be
Yeah.
killing somebody. I know you would be. Like-
That's the only time I'm a thug.
Yeah.
Fuck with my kids, I
Yeah.
might be a thug.
Wait,
then.
what?
Yeah.
She kidnapped a 3-year-old.
She kidnapped a
Kidnapped
3-year-old.
a
Is it like a
Yeah.
family
Yeah.
member or something?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
It was a family friend. It was
It
a
was,
the
okay.
woman
So
was a
they knew
family
the
friend.
child.
They knew her.
Okay.
That's kind of how they knew automatically. Like she may have taken the kid, because they had her picture within hours.
Always taking people kids.
Call her up, see where she at.
So I don't know if they had some type of disagreement with the parents or something.
Funny.
But Shaniqua always taking people kids.
Come on, man. Y'all know damn well Tyrone take the kids.
Be careful with your kids. A lot of times.
And that's the crazy. I got a 3-year-old. I'm like,
Yeah, bro.
Like, you ain't nah.
Yeah,
that's why I said. That's why I asked, was it a family, family member or something like that?
So was the kid at the park by themselves?
No.
Well, since it was a family friend,
it could have been.
Yeah,
She could have been
at the
around.
park with the friend.
Yeah, and she could have been. I'll be back.
Well,
and
you know
never
what?
come back.
I think
Never
I'm
came
gonna
back
take you
type shit.
today.
Because it was somebody that they knew. It wasn't like a stranger. Because like I said, within hours they had the picture of the woman like up everywhere. They knew who, you know what I'm saying, who they needed to get. It was just a situation of like, where are they? Like,
But
we
what
don't
color
know.
was the? What color was
It's
the?
black people.
It was black people. It was black people.
Yeah, I know, man. We use
black child, black abductor, black.
usually
family.
whenever it's
The
black
engineer
people,
just sitting over there like, my people don't do none of this.
actually they do, but with black people it's usually
He's just sitting there like this.
stupid.
So terrible.
But usually with black people it's like usually a baby mama or a baby daddy situation.
He's just sitting there.
You know what I mean?
He's like this. You don't leave the trailer park where we're at.
I'm dead.
However,
I'm fucking dead.
Nah, I'm just. I like making everybody.
Oh man,
That's crazy though, man.
Yeah, that
like,
is wild.
Like, and I mean, it's just sad, man.
Yeah,
when you got somebody, I don't care what the race is, you just snatching up like fam. You know what I mean? Now you like, damn, I can't trust my own family.
Yeah.
Like,
Right,
come on,
yeah.
man. That's
yeah,
bad.
for sure.
That's bad.
Damn,
Like,
man,
you
on
can't
they-
just come pick them up every weekend.
Yeah, like,
I mean, you
like
can
whatever
get them
happened
on
to the
weekend,
days
let's
of
split
You know I
like
you
what
know I
happened
need
to
a
the days of,
babysitter.
Can I go?
Parents like, you know I twerk on
Remember
Saturdays.
that? Remember that?
You wash my back, I wash your back.
Yeah,
Like,
can I go with Mike
Yeah.
and his mom? Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Now you got to be like, Mike who? Which Mike? What
Right.
you talking
Because you
about?
know black
right.
people, you know we be needing a way to get rid of the kids. Shit, like,
Yo,
you mean to tell me you
something.
want this little
Let me
motherfucker?
tell you. Yo, dude,
Man,
it's
my,
funny.
My peoples used to dump me off every second they could get.
Let me tell you something.
My aunt be like, I'm coming to get him. Like, yeah, go ahead. I'm like, y'all nasty motherfuckers.
Let me tell you something.
Motherfuckers nasty.
My 3-year-old to tell you in a minute, you don't want me. Shit, like, I'm like, yeah, you going to so-and-so. You don't want me. Hey, Ace, come back and get this little girl. She said, I don't want her. I'm like, yeah. Give about 10 minutes, you're going to be calling me back. Like, yo, come get her.
Watch your kids. Watch your mama. Watch your daddy. Watch your friends.
Grandparents only, man.
Facts. Grandparents
my
always
goodness.
good. But on a national scale, man, so we got two updates on cops killing people situations, man.
Crazy.
One is an update where I know you remember we talked about, everybody remembers the lady cop who
Amber Geyers?
Amber Geiger,
Okay.
who
Yeah.
killed the person who was in the wrong floor. You know, she went into his house, ended up shooting him.
10 days.
No, 10 years.
10
10 years.
10 days after he testified.
Oh, 10 days,
Oh, okay,
10 days,
okay,
10 days
I
after.
got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
now the person who testified ended up dying. 10 days. He ended up getting shot to death.
But I'm like,
which was
why?
crazy. Which is, after he testified,
Why?
Pepsi hustle.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I thought that was very ironic.
That was really weird.
It's really weird
I
timing.
mean, it's clear. It's evident.
He lived across the hall from her.
It's evident. It's evident.
Yeah.
He was a neighbor.
So,
He was a
you know,
neighbor.
they
he
tried
was-
to-
This dude testified.
Yeah.
Drug dealer just so what type of drug sale was this?
Yeah.
Right.
Because clearly, if he was a bad customer or we waited to after you you got to testify. We ain't gonna kill you tomorrow. Go testify.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
His mom
I
said
mean-
that he had no known enemies. He worked for a living. He was not in the streets.
Come on.
That's what they was saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
he wasn't even.
So
That's what I'm
how
saying,
was
bro.
it a
Ain't
drug
nobody
deal?
killing nobody over no weed, bro. Ain't nobody like over like you said, over a smoker's amount. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Of what you would use right then and there, or what you would use in the next coming days.
Where was this at?
Ain't nobody.
Houston. Well, it's Houston, right?
I think it is Houston.
Houston,
Yeah,
Texas.
I think it is.
I don't know if they're
Texas
legal yet.
somewhere.
Texas.
No, the reason why I say I don't think Texas is legal with weed.
No.
Because I was about to say, This is legal now.
Nah. But I mean, but still, like, I don't know, man. Another situation that happened was a person ended up calling a neighbor. He called because it was suspicious. The house door was open, right? He was afraid. Just not even an issue. He called the cops, said, "Please, can you go check on that person?" He was actually knew the neighbor. He was like, please just check on her. Mm-hmm. So cop ends up going over there, peeps through the window, ends up seeing the woman, and shoots without even giving her a chance to even. He said, "Put your hands up," and shoots immediately.
Shot her through the window.
Shot her through the window. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She's playing video games with her son, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's another life lost over nothing. And so, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. How y'all feel about that, man?
Just some shit I'm tired of hearing, bro.
Yeah. Thursday.
I mean, goodness.
Yo, I hate to be like that. It's to the point where now it's like, yo, it's just like when we was killing each other, people be like, yo, this happened. You be like, yo, it's another day in the hood. Yeah. Now people like, yo, cops killing.
Another day in America.
It's Thursday.
Yeah.
Sean King, big activist. Sean King said, we need another number. Blacks need another number besides 911 to call. That's what it is.
True.
I feel
it's bad. I don't know if you guys saw the one with the lady called the cops on 2 black people helping their friend who happened to be white move in. She's like, y'all don't live here. They was like, our friend lives here. We're moving stuff in. Yeah. She's like, nah, I need to see ID. Who are you?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Like that, right. That's sad.
But and what it is, and I say this on any interview I do or anybody I'm talking to.
Right.
This is what happens when you put people like Trump in office.
Right. Yeah.
Trump did 2 things. 2 things that I actually applaud him for. One, he made it where no matter what you do in life, you can make money from it. He made it where it was a vision. Like before, we already knew about entrepreneurship. Now his thing is, don't hire this person, don't hire it. So it made minorities feel, I got to work for myself.
Right.
That was the one thing he brought to the table. Yeah. Oh, we don't need you. You go back to your country. Nah, I need to work for myself because I can't be just losing my family or being homeless.
Losing jobs and shit.
Second thing is he brought out.
I don't do 9 to 5.
Yeah, he brought out all the racist people. Before, racism was still here, but I had to wonder if someone was racist.
Right
now, it's in my face.
Yeah, it's overt.
I ain't got to worry about it. Whether it be black, white, yellow. Now it's in. I know tons of black people. I ain't racist. Damn crackers. You racist. You racist. I don't care what it is. You're racist. Yeah. So like they feel as though I can say it now. Yeah. He brought that to the table.
It's true though. Yeah, he did.
Say what you want to say.
He did.
And
that's what I'm saying. It's the whole vibe of the country. That's the only reason I'm voting this year because I ain't all into politics.
Over with.
But I'm voting this year because of the vibe of the country. Like we need a new vibe, bro.
It's just bad. He didn't care about it. If you look back, we could go back. Now here's the crazy thing: black person getting involved. You could go back. Back in 92, remember you did this? Yeah. But meanwhile, we won't go back and see that this man said, if I ever ran for president, I would run Republican because they're stupid. He said that on a show, on a talk show. Yeah. But you got all these Republicans that are following him saying, he's great. He said y'all was dumb. Y'all don't remember that?
I'll be wondering, like, is Trump an actual racist, or is he just such a selfish narcissist that he's using that as
to his advantage?
Yeah,
he knows. He knew that I can get all of these people because everybody else that was either Democratic or even Republican never catered to the hillbilly. Yeah. To the hillbilly. I ain't talking about the whites. I ain't talking about whites that are working, that are providing for their family. I'm talking about the ones that are living on a farm away from everybody. Don't come near me unless you're the same. He knew no one plays to them. Yep. So how can I help these farms get better? How can I help these factories get better? Yep. And he played that.
And that's where he was going during campaign.
Pennsylvania.
He was going, bro.
Right. Down here. Yep. Right. You know, South Carolina. He played all
in the Midwest,
Florida,
all them places in the Midwest.
He played all of them. He played all of them and said, "Hey, you guys want this? We sure do.
Make America great again."
And why everybody?
It is.
Well, all the Democrats were trying to hit all the major places that everybody already knows. Like, he was going to the hillbilly, small,
and people think,
hole in the wall places, and like, and those are the people who were voting. You know what I'm saying?
It's not about the white or black. It's about what he played that game up.
At the end of the day, bro, I always be saying too, racism is a real thing and it's really holding us back. But another thing that always is going to rule of thumb over everything is classism, because even racism somewhat stems from that. Like the ones that are really racist towards us are usually poor whites that don't like poor blacks. You know what I'm saying? And that's because,
or rich whites,
I mean, they do too.
Whites
they
that
do
see
too.
that you're coming up like in the words of my man Chris Rock.
But I'm just saying,
we'll never be wealthy.
Yeah, I'm saying the ones who are out there marching and making a whole big ass statement and outright racist are going to be poor whites, because it's more of a class thing. It's like, dang, I don't deserve to be down here with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I had a 400 or 500 year start. You know what I'm saying? And I'm, you know what I'm saying? That's why they don't
even
like
that. Here's the thing that I realized, that a lot of racism comes from the fact of, like you said, they feel as though they should not be of equal.
Right.
And then their thing is, well, hold up. If they're not getting this and I'm not getting this, well, at least I should get what they cannot get.
Right.
And it's bad. It's bad. At the end of the day, I just think that no matter, to say what the topic is as far as here's another situation, it's Thursday.
Because the rich ones don't care about you till you get all up in their area.
Oh,
other than that, they don't care about you. But let you come up and they spots. Now, you know what I'm saying?
Let
now
y'all platform get too big. They will pull y'all engineers so fast and be like, yo.
Drew ride or die, bro.
What? He'll be telling y'all what's going on, but Drew be like this. Hey, man, they got me in this. Yeah, Drew like this. They got me in a hole right now. I don't know where I'm at. They told me to look in the mirror. I'm surrounded by mirrors. They said either look or cut myself. I don't know what to do. Hey, I'm telling you. They'll pull him so fast.
We'll bring the goons for you, Drew.
Nah, for sure. Make a thug laugh day. We got your back, bro. We're going to bring the thugs with us.
Yeah, I still know a few.
Definitely.
Let's get into some music, though.
For sure, man. For sure.
What y'all think? What were you going to go with it?
I was gonna hit Wale first, I guess.
I was too.
Yeah. So what y'all think about this
dope
Wale
album?
That dropped. It was all right.
Dope album. All right, so this is my
I
thing.
think Chris Brown album better.
Man, if you
Oh my God, bro.
She's talking on her feelings.
Yeah.
She's talking on her feelings. It's so sad.
Man, I'm out, bro.
It's sad to see. You can tell when women talking.
I like the album, though.
I don't know. I think she just likes Chris Brown.
That's what I'm saying. She talks about
I've always wanted to
can't stand this man.
Chris Brown. Anything he makes is just
so in
amazing.
love. She just so in love with him.
That man said,
and his extra 2 hours.
You hear how quiet it got when she said that, though? It's like,
Chris Brown can sing anything. She like, first of all, no, it's not even about that. Do you hear how he's singing Humpty Dumpty? Do you hear it? It's Humpty Dumpty.
Hold up.
He has no context.
Hold up, Paris, do that right again.
Y'all are hating.
Anyway, the album was really, really, really. I liked it.
We talking about Wale, right?
Wale.
Ain't nobody
I
talking about
liked
Chris Brown this week,
about 3, 4.
I really, really, really like the first song.
You like 3 or 4 out of the album?
Yeah.
The first song is the dope.
We gotta start.
The first song is the dopest song on the
I haven't
album.
heard it, but how many tracks is it?
The intro
Like
is dope.
15.
It's like 15.
The first song is the dopest.
We gotta
song on the
attack
album.
what you call as a dope album. Paris.
If it's only 4.
If it's 4 tracks out of 15,
That's
that
11.
is not a good album.
It's 4 out of 15.
I mean,
That's 11 that you do
look,
not like.
Look, all right.
In the majority of the album.
In the NBA, you on the bench.
All right.
So listen.
For 15, you would not see the court.
The only songs I
okay.
didn't
They were
like,
okay.
the only songs I did like was like that second song. Any of the ones where it tried to have like a tribal or Caribbean vibe, I didn't like.
I didn't like that vibe. Yeah, he need to stay
I ain't
away
like
from that.
those. He can cut
Sumi
that.
was good. The one cliche with Ari Lennox and Boogie was good.
On Chill, definitely.
I mean, but that's
definitely
the
the
one
radio
that's
ones
the
was
radio.
dope.
Definitely.
On Chill, and then what's the other one? Megan Thee Stallion, pole dancer.
Now what's my one with Meek on there?
Pole
the one with
with
Meek.
Meek and Rick Ross.
That wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be.
I like that one.
It was okay. It was alright. I don't know.
Overall,
the
the
thing
Meek
about
album
Wale
is good.
Wale's weird for me because
I like that lyrical musical shit though. I like
right.
creativity, man.
I'm gonna have to go back and listen.
yeah.
You
I
know
don't
what
know.
I'm saying?
And
Like,
so-
I'm getting tired of just the same format. All these artists use the same format. I'll just appreciate the fact that his albums sound different, man.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
how much different could it really sound though? You know what I'm saying? Drew, you know what I'm trying like you I think you get my vibe. Like it was alright, bro. It was okay. It wasn't
Granted, it's still a commercial album, so is still
it was commercial for what Wale is. Wale has been the same
That's
person
what I'm saying.
since 2007. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
but out of the commercial artists, I still say it's a lot of creativity there. Now it ain't as creative as like a Tyler the Creator or the other artists who we talking to that be on that other shit. You know what I'm saying?
I think I just expected more from him, honestly. Like at this juncture in his career, at this point in his career, I really did kind of expect more from him. Yeah, and I was shooting around the same. Maybe I'll give him more than 4, maybe 6. For me, maybe 6 out of 15. I like.
What was his first album? Attention Deficit, right?
Oh yeah.
I feel like you ain't never gonna get those attention deficit and ambition.
We will never get those again.
You're never gonna get that again because he's too. And
that's hard for me. I think that's hard for me because as a person who I found Wale early. I was one of the first people to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Before Nike Boots.
Right.
Before, you know what I'm saying? When he was still doing go-go
when he
type
had the
shit.
Seinfeld album covers and stuff like that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like, I was on him then. And so to see what that was then, like, and what that meant to, what some of that music meant to me and what it still means to me versus what he's currently making,
it's like,
it's just kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
still one of my favorite songs to listen to him is Beautiful Bliss. I don't know if you remember that.
Yes.
With him and J. Cole.
I got you. I understand.
You know what I'm saying? So like, it's just, I don't know.
That's how I feel about Kanye. Like I was hooked with in the beginning. Then
come on now.
After like, you know,
after the third registration.
After graduation.
Graduation is
I was like this.
stupid classic.
I'm done with this.
Well, I wasn't done with him because he still got My Beautiful Twisted Dark Fantasy, whatever it's called.
The thing about Kanye is whether you like him or not, though, Kanye's a little different, though, because Kanye has changed the game so much. And it's like, whether you like him or not, he was doing things, and if you look at every point in his albums, right, he was doing things that wasn't really big then. But if you look like 2 years after his album came out, everybody was doing it. You know what I'm saying? Look at 808s and Heartbreaks, bro.
Yeah, 808
he was singing.
Yeah.
People thought that shit was trash when it dropped. And then you look at it now, people love the album.
I was one of those people.
People like, yo, that album makes me cry.
You're right, though. When I listen to it, go back and listen to it, you like, yo, this shit was actually. And the thing about Kanye, too, is that Kanye's never made a bad album, though. Let's not get that twisted. Kanye has never produced a bad album. Like, you look at even Life of Pablo that came out a couple of years ago. Life of Pablo is borderline, a dope
you know what I'm saying? A very
well, I guess I'm comparing him to him, though.
And of course, now, and if we talking about, you know,
but that's what I like. That's also the dope thing about Kanye is he always reinvents himself.
He can evolve.
So that way, that's why his career has been so long too. Because if he would have stayed with the same format that with the Jesus Walks and all of that, he definitely wouldn't be hot right now, bro.
That's the thing. So you really can't compare 808s and Heartbreaks to Graduation. You can't compare Late Registration to Life of Pablo. You can't compare. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's two different. It's different. But that's why you have so many fans.
And
of Kanye.
Jesus is way ahead of his time.
It is.
I don't know when we're gonna catch up with
I still don't like it, but it is.
I feel you why you still don't like it because lyrically it's whack, but production wise, I'm talking about the beats and sonically as far as the sounds and shit.
Yeah, beautifully produced.
Dope. Like from a producer's ears. Like, all right. But anyway.
For sure. But this is also, The Game said his upcoming album will be his last studio album. He said he's done making music after this, which I thought was a big deal.
Hold up. Wale say done
The Game.
Oh, The Game. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
The Game, coming up. So he said, what'd you say?
So he's still around?
Stop it. Come on, bro. Stop it.
I ain't gonna lie, because I kind of
just walk around bullying people.
Stop come on, man.
The Game. Okay, this is my thing. This is my thing with
man.
No, it was. Don't get me wrong, but I thought you were just walking around like just
he is a troll, but I guess he's just trying to write.
That's what I'm saying. I thought you were just G-checking cats. I'm like,
this is my thing with The Game.
Like,
I'm definitely not checking for him, but I always thought he had some alright content.
No, when he puts out stuff, it's good content.
Can rap.
For me,
I'm not taking.
He can rap his ass off, but for me, his whole career for me, it's always a lot of name dropping. And I get it because he called The Game and he's talking about the game.
Oh my God.
And all of that. But it's like he always
I'm like, dang, bro.
saying something and then adding somebody's name in the metaphor.
If y'all haven't heard his album, man, it kind of flew under the radar. His last album he made was called 1992. If y'all haven't heard that,
I'm gonna go listen to it.
Go back to that joint.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
1992
I like him,
bro.
but I don't be checking for him.
If it's trash.
The Game, let me know.
He said he's trash.
I'm gonna follow you on Instagram.
If it's trash.
I'm gonna follow you on Instagram and you can fuss me out.
I'm going.
But The Game, he ain't trash though.
No, he's good.
You know what I'm saying?
No, he's not. He ain't. I mean,
but he hasn't released an album since 2016. It's been 3 years, but you know what I'm saying. So
he ain't Soulja Boy.
I don't think anybody is Soulja Boy, right? Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy's still in jail.
Soulja Boy?
No, he's out.
Oh, he's out. I hadn't heard from him.
He just
been
whack.
so quiet.
He just quiet. Yes. Remember the greatest? What he say? The greatest comeback ever.
Yeah.
In hip hop history.
prepared.
And then he died.
He's
like in the
prepared
same
for it.
year, he died. So that's crazy. But what's going on in Power, man?
I think it's. Oh my god.
Oh,
Before we get out of here, do you watch Power?
finally.
It's a get rich time.
Hey, okay.
Finally.
I felt like
Do
a
y'all
drug dealer when I watched
agree
that.
with
Yeah,
Keisha?
facts.
That she's the
R.I.P.
worst
Keisha,
actor
man.
to ever be on any TV show
So she the
ever.
worst actor?
Worst actress. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying.
Keisha.
Thank God Keisha's
I was
gone.
not calling you out about that part.
Thank God Keisha is gone.
Yeah,
I don't
I
care
was
how
kinda sick of
cute she
Keisha,
is.
though.
She couldn't
I
even
think-
die right.
I think.
She couldn't even die right.
I was sick of her ass,
dying.
bro.
I think y'all
Her
used to
dying was
seeing
the
her a
best
certain
actor
way.
No,
Y'all
her
used to-
dying was a cherry on top of why
Yeah.
she had to get killed off.
Yeah.
Why everybody? I like.
Because the thing is,
Keisha's
no,
part.
because all that indecisive bullshit. I was done
No.
with Keisha.
None
I
of
was
that.
done with Keisha when
Her
she
acting.
wanted to move.
Her acting.
Yeah, her acting was bad too. But
acting is
just
just
speaking on
bad.
her, just speaking on her character though, I was done with her when she wanted to move out of New York. Tommy moved her ass out of New York, and then she get mad because the suburbs was too quiet. I said,
on,
kill her.
can I
That's
get
how
some?
how
I said,
women
kill her.
are.
I said, she got to
That's
go.
how
Never
women
satisfied.
Kill her ass.
Never
She needs to
satisfied.
go.
Women.
Can I get some? And it's
Honestly, I
crazy.
didn't think Tasha was gonna do
My
it.
wife said
I
the
didn't think she was gonna
same
I didn't think
thing.
she
She's
was
like,
do it
didn't
either.
you
But
ask
when
to
it
get
comes to
moved?
her family, I knew she was gonna kill her.
No, dead ass. All that snitching shit. That's one thing. That's one thing about
She
that
had
family.
all the evidence,
Yeah.
the paperwork, and everything.
Nah.
Yeah,
She's
I know.
seen it. She had to
Yeah.
go.
She might hate
I
ghosts.
don't
She might not
think
be
she-
fucking with Tariq.
I think
but they
she-
don't snitch though. That's the
I
thing.
think she
They
was
don't-
gonna
they
let her
don't talk.
live, but she ran for the gun. though, bro.
No.
Nah, she was gonna let her live. She ran for the
wasn't gonna let her
gun.
live.
Because she was waiting on Tommy.
It was
yo.
still a setup because her thing was Tommy's
gonna let Tommy kill you.
Tommy's gonna
Tommy
kill
would have
you.
fucked her
Right.
up, bro.
That's what it was.
Because Tommy would have came home with the ring in his hand,
And he
seen
would've
that she
saw
had the
that.
bags leaving.
and that would have
Oh,
been
it would have been around.
Oh, and she
Tommy
would
would've
have
blew
killed
her
the
brains
fuck
out.
out.
that's why I think Tasha was like, I gotta do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Or whatever.
I
But
feel bad for my man Tommy, bro.
nah,
I know,
Tom,
right?
here's
He ain't
the
gonna
thing.
never love again, bro.
But
he will
no,
never love again.
you know
He'll
what?
love again. He didn't
I never
love-
liked them loving each other. It was just seemed so
I
weird.
always think
no.
it
It didn't even seem like
I
they-
thought it was dope. I liked them together. I
Thank
thought
you.
they were dope.
I thought it was dope. The problem that I had with it was she was the flip flop. Like
Yeah.
I would have rather them because it happens in
This
the
is
game.
my
Like
thing
I
with
said, I
Power.
know people with it. I would have rather them kept her in
Yeah.
the whole keeping the money clean.
Yeah.
Show that
Right,
side
yeah,
of the
yeah.
person that
But she didn't
Exactly,
want them.
yeah.
She
She
didn't want
should've
them
just-
involved though. She didn't
This is
want
my thing with
Ghost
Power.
and
Tasha.
This is my
Tasha
thing with
involved.
Power and their writing. Because their writing
it sucks
actually
at
sucks
times.
too.
Yeah, it
The
sucks.
writing
it sucks. At
sucks.
times.
And that sometimes might translate to the actors, bro. I'm sorry. I still like the show, but the writing sucks. But look, just like every single relationship be stupid. Like Tasha and that lawyer dude. It's like, are they feeling
yeah,
each
that
other?
was kinda weird.
And then it was like, oh, they are? Then it's like,
It's like to
like
the point
what?
now. Anybody,
Like-
any guy that come around Tasha, you like, yo, she about to start.
They gonna
screwing.
fuck. They gonna fuck.
And then he gonna die.
Here's the crazy thing about it though.
Ghost the damn Black Widow.
Here's the
ain't
crazy
he?
thing
He
about
fucking
it.
niggas up. He been
I
dropping
asked-
niggas.
I mean, not to name drop. My man that plays Spanky.
yeah.
I graduated high school with him.
Okay,
That's my dude,
okay.
Omar. And I asked him, I was like, yo, like real talk, where is the angle going?
Right.
You know, before season 6, I was like, yo, where's the angle going? He's like, yo, you just gotta wait and see. I said, yo, not for nothing. I think that Lala needs to show this side of just what keeping the money clean was.
Right, yeah.
And he said 50 Cent wanted that. But the writers was like, nah, we got
That's what I'm
something
saying.
bigger.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
they
to
gotta
tell
let
you,
50
bro.
get
I
full
think
power.
that
Those
I think
writers,
that-
bro, like
50 would have that shit right.
I think that the whole showing that avenue of the person
Yeah.
that is in the game, because we see it all. We see that, you know, up north we call them bodegas, the corner stores, the
Yeah.
Arab stores. Oh, it's drug money in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's drug money in
Definitely.
there. And you don't never know it because you got a pretty face or a cool dude in the front. And they just know when my man walk in, hit that buzzer, he walk in the back. Well,
Yeah.
it happens. Even
Right.
with sports betting, before sports gambling became legal
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Jersey, I took my wife in there. She was like, "What the hell type of where you got me at?"
Right.
In the front, they was selling phones.
Right.
I go in there, I be like, where the ticket? All you hear is, and I open up the door. It's a room about maybe the size of this studio with people gambling. But you didn't see that in the front. In the front, you saw selling phones.
Right.
And I told her, I said, this is what happens in the drug game. She was like, yo, I didn't know it. And that's what I would have rather saw from Keisha.
Yeah.
Show how they were smuggling drugs through the hair dryers.
Yeah. Because it was getting too close for comfort too.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel
But
you.
That's
they
a good point.
navigated it back to Tasha, so she doing it through the daycare. That's a good idea.
Yeah, they got it there, but
the mama, she was a cold.
No.
I'm gonna tell you.
When the mama
She said,
said,
"Can't nothing save your ass but
can't
Jesus."
nothing save you and your son but Jesus.
And that's it.
Go ahead, mama. Mama is cold, but I still think it's gonna be a season 7.
Yeah, I think they
Why
need
do
to
you
go
think
ahead.
that?
I mean, there's too many loose ends to tie up right now, though.
One Tariq.
Nah, I mean, like
Tariq.
Well, no, that'll be a whole
Tariq and
different
his mama
spinoff,
must take
though,
Yeah, but
over.
it's still
right?
gonna be called Power.
A word, you think
Tariq,
so?
Cash, and then I'm gonna bring back somebody that ain't even here no more. Remember the girl that he was like kicking it with?
Yeah.
Remember she texted the unknown number?
Who? Hold on. Who we talking about?
The girl
The
from
girl
the
with
school.
the puffballs.
Oh yeah.
Who's that number?
Yeah. That's
Who was
100.
that number? Who was that
She
number?
the
did
unknown
text somebody.
number.
Yeah. She talked about Tariq. Remember, like I was telling you, she
Yeah.
got Tariq in trouble when he was getting the stuff out the ceiling. She
We don't know.
This new version of Power better be.
And that's
She
how
texted
she
somebody.
got
it.
You know, she texted
And
her.
now, like my wife was saying, like, oh, I don't think it's gonna work because people ain't gonna watch kids selling drugs and doing all that. I was like, you don't remember The Wire?
I know, right?
Oh
Yeah.
The Wire was,
Wire was
man.
fucking
But
one of the
yo,
greatest shows all time.
for me, for Power, man, like it's just now starting to get back good. Like after that second and third season, kind of like the third, it fell off real hard. But I kept,
Drake
I kept
be
watching
the
it.
new Ghost. I think Dre's gonna be like the new Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Dre. I really think that Dre's character.
What they gonna do with old boy, light
Who
skin, Romy? His real name Romy. What's his?
Who you talking about? 2-Bit.
No, the light.
Oh, you
skin.
talking about Dre?
Dre.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be the new.
Oh,
I
I
think he's
thought
gonna be
you
the
was
new
talking
Ghost.
about.
I think he's gonna be the new
Ghost?
Yeah, I think something gonna happen with Ghost and Tommy, and it's gonna move them out, and Dre's gonna be.
I think
Nah,
his
Dre
son.
gotta
I think
die,
his
bro.
son gonna be the
I
new
think- no,
Ghost.
Dre gotta die.
Dre ain't gonna
man.
die.
Dre, nah, I ain't gonna lie.
Dre done
though.
survived
Dre-
too many.
Dre done
Dre
survived. That's why he might
Bro.
die. That's why he might die. Because you know how many close calls he done had,
he
bro?
done
He done
survived.
got
Yo.
almost
So
shot or
many.
shot and didn't die type shit 100 times, bro.
Dre is like Tupac.
Because that's the thing.
Dre
Because
is
if you
not
think about
dying.
it, that's the same thing that happened with Kanan. Kanan had a whole bunch of close ass calls and shit. Even with before he even came back from the dead, all that shit, he had a whole bunch of close ass calls and he didn't die. So it's like they may do Dre like
I wish
that.
they would have
He
left
end
my
up-
man Kanan in there. though.
Yeah.
I know, right?
He kept the show interesting.
He did.
That,
But I
that
like it, though, 'cause he
dynamic
can now
right
focus
there.
on the show.
I didn't
Yeah.
like. I think he kept the ratings up.
Yeah,
I just don't think.
Definitely.
I think that anytime you saw him, it was like Omar from The Wire.
Exactly.
You knew
That's
somebody
what
about
I'm
to die.
saying.
Somebody about to die.
But that's
as soon as
what
he be
I'm
walking,
saying,
you like,
yo.
all right, who we about to kill? So it became too.
tripping.
It became too.
But that
predictable.
dynamic right there was like, that's what kept it
But I think
interesting,
that's
bro.
what I think that Tariq. Like I think when I love The Wire, so I did a lot of comparisons.
Yeah.
I think Tariq would be like how Michael was. You know what I'm saying? If you remember
Okay.
Michael.
Yeah.
And I think that Dre is going to be now the new Marlon. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
where,
Yeah.
And
where
that's the thing. And
everybody becomes.
Kanan is still living through him too, Tariq,
Yep.
because Tariq still got that Kanan.
Yep.
Oh, I learned it from Kanan. Even just getting in the door.
Right,
He's
right,
just,
yeah.
How you get in that door? Oh, I learned it from
I learned
Kanan.
that from
So
Kanan.
like little shit like
Like
that.
he
it's
looked at
gonna
him
build
like,
up,
yo, that's my
like-
father. Kanan was my father.
Yeah,
Right,
like,
right,
he
right.
really do like he
And I
loves
think that
Kanan,
Cash,
so-
and this is why I think it's going to be not so much a spinoff. Cash is loyal to Tommy.
He
Right,
is.
right.
He is.
And with Tasha's gone, who's going to take care
I
of
thought
it?
that was stupid, though.
It's gonna be Tommy.
I
Yes.
thought
So
that now Tommy's going to teach him, you do not like Tariq.
Oh,
That was no, but look,
that might be crazy.
That was
Hey,
another.
look.
Cash,
Hey,
that
Drew,
fucking-
shut my mic off.
That was
That
another.
might be crazy.
That was
Did you
another
hear that
instance
shit?
of
Did you
bad
hear that shit?
writing. That's
That
another.
might be fucking crazy.
That's
bro.
another
I would
instance
hope
of
not.
bad
That's
writing.
wild.
Whenever they
I
made,
didn't even think about it like that.
whenever they made Cash, tell Tommy about. I
After
thought
the
that was bad writing too.
No.
I think they should have
I
made.
don't think so.
No,
Nah,
he
man.
played it right. He
Every
said-
That's what
every
Tommy
little
told him to do, though.
Yeah.
no, every little black kid know when your mama say
Nah,
what goes
no.
on in this house
He
stay
trusts-
going on
no,
in this
because
house.
here's the
But he
thing.
trusts
You
him.
gotta
He trusts
remember.
Tommy, though, bro.
Here's the thing, and I'm just speaking from now a writer perspective. I already got you sucked in. I already got
Right.
you sucked into the characters. So now I got to make these characters evolve. So what happened is he made the key line of saying to Tommy said to him,
Okay.
you could talk talk to me if you got any problems. Remember when they was moving, he was looking out the window and she was like, Cash, what's wrong? He was like, I don't like being out here. None of my friends are out here and I don't know nobody.
Right.
Tommy told him, if anybody mess with you, you let me know. So when they went to the basketball court and he said, my mom said...
I feel you're right, but I still feel like, I guess they should have built that up
with their relationship?
Before that
you talking
show.
About their relationship?
Yeah, like not during the same episode, but like let shit build up during the season.
Here's the thing. You got to remember.
Because Power do that all the time.
The past like 4 or 5 episodes they've been building
Cash has been stepping in like, yo, what's up, Tommy?
Since he been messing with Tommy. Yeah.
And he's always been saying, is me, me, you, and Cash, me, you, and Cash. So you kind of see. Now, here's a question that I got for the three of you.
But I don't feel like they did it hard enough.
I know it's going to be funny, but here's a question. Where the hell is the younger daughter at?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
They done pulled the Family Matters on us.
I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, they be taking her away and giving her crazy because the thing is, she came out of nowhere too.
Yeah, when they moved.
When they first moved, I said, what the fuck is that little kid? I ain't never seen that little kid. Nigga, it was Raina and it was motherfucking Tariq. That was it. Yeah. I never seen that little kid. Now,
I've been asking that question. Nobody can answer it. Fuck? Where is the little
now she
girl?
Gone. Yeah,
is
now
she
she gone.
with the grandma?
Maybe she with the grandma.
With the grandmother alive.
Maybe she be with the grandma. Do be keeping her though.
What school she go to? She ain't ever in trouble?
Yeah.
All this stuff happening with you and your daddy?
Never.
How old is the daughter now?
She's the same way.
How old is the daughter?
I said,
she should be in school now.
I said, this girl here,
bro.
They gave her a contract of 2 episodes.
Facts.
Like,
in and out, bro.
You know you're done.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Thanks, man. Well, I sure enough appreciate you coming through, man.
I appreciate it.
Make sure you let people know one more time, man, your social media.
Man, follow me on Instagram. I am Ace Brown. Facebook, Ace Brown. Snapchat, I am Ace Brown. And Twitter, I am Ace Brown. So, and of course, I follow you guys back. So I'm not one of them type of people that don't interact with people I follow. I actually try to follow everybody that's following me. Sometimes when I'm at a show, I try to weed out the ones I know that
are crazy.
That's crazy. But for the most part, anybody that follow me, I follow you back.
Facts. Social media, man.
I don't think you follow me back, bro. Am I crazy? No, I'm just messing with you.
I'm say
not.
No,
I'm
social media around the table.
Hi, you guys can catch me on Instagram at Parasamore Official. That's PARISAMOR Official. Facebook Parasamore and Snapchat Parasamore17.
Sound good.
Why you sound so confused? 17.
I hear myself differently.
That's good. Maybe you're
that's how you sound.
Maybe you're awakening.
You sound normal. This is how you always
just
sound.
an awakening.
Yeah, I was about to say. I guess you just never thought that you sounded that way, but you sound that way.
Yep, you sound terrible.
I'm good.
My name is
Because the mic is all the way up.
The Phantom 336. That's DAFANTOM 336.
Facts, man. I'm the radio guy on all social media. That's RADIOGUI with the underscore at the end. And for the Phantom 336, some more for our special guest Ace Brown, man. I am the radio guy, and this has been NuMainstream. Make sure you get us on all social media, man. We are at NuMainstream, NuMainstreams on Twitter, NuMainstream on Facebook, man. Everything, and Spotify, Apple Music. There's no reason why you should not have us in your ears, man.
Period.
So thanks for listening.